17, Ryan Rugby, sponsored by Phil Whaley and Gary Stables. Number 18, Lee Cresswell, sponsored by the Travelling Supporters. Number 19, Danny Morrow, sponsored by the Crown and Wally. Number 20, Brad Relly, sponsored by D&D Accounting Services. Number 21, Tom Watson, sponsored by Lisa Wales, shared by South Cumbria. 22, Ryan Johnson, sponsored by Falklands Auto Body. 23, Shane Dole, sponsored by Parts Technical Services. 24, Jake Carter, sponsored by Matt Johnson Prestige Cars. 25, John Wall, sponsored by Advanced Roofing. 26, William Noga, sponsored by Pinto Plumbing. 27, Brett Carter, sponsored by Joyce, Suzanne and Wendy. 28, John Johnson, sponsored by Advanced Roofing Supply. Number 32, Alex Asino, sponsored by Crompton Electrical Services. Alan Paul, sponsored by Rob Farron and Louise Scan. Paul Query, sponsored by Park Technical Services. Stevie Ray, sponsored by Red Wire. And the Ball Boy, sponsored by Barrow Masters. Can I please remind everybody as well that there's no smoking in the main grandstand. Our sponsors on the boxes today: box number 3, Park Technical Services; box 4, Advanced Roofing; box 5, Saunders Transport; box 6, Schofield Construction; box 7, Sports Betting Syndicate; and box 8, Old Fred Building Ulverston. And today the League Weights is sponsored by Green Construction.
The AB Sundex 1895 Cup returns to the screens of our league and Twitch tonight with a round 2 clash from South Cumbria. We welcome all viewers regardless of platform or previous rugby experience and hope you enjoy the presentation tonight. This is the Matt Johnson Prestige Stadium here at Barrow in Furness. It's Barrow Raiders taking on the Bradford Bulls in round 2 of the 1895 Cup. My name's Dave Parkinson, delighted to be alongside what I consider a modern legend of the game. Over 500 professional appearances, played in countless Challenge Cup finals and Grand Finals. It's none other than Leon Price. Leon, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Really good, really good. What are you looking forward to regarding this game tonight?
I think it's a good opportunity. I think Bradford have fielded a very, very youthful side. John Keir's decided to go with a full team of changes from the game from Sunday, so it's a good opportunity for some of the younger guys from the Bradford Bulls to make a name for themselves.
Similar to like how you did a long time ago. I know we were discussing before about the differences between what these guys are doing tonight to, for example, your debut, but it means just as much, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. It's an opportunity to make a name, and one big performance tonight can put you in the forefront of the coach's mind for bigger games later on in the season, and you can make a career from how you play in your debut. So yeah, it's a real big opportunity, and hopefully maybe a couple of years down the line, some of these guys will be household names. Fingers
crossed. Let's hope that is what happens. Before a ball was kicked this evening, I caught up with both coaches, and this is what they had to say. Paul Crary, coach of Barrow Raiders. Where does this competition rate for you this season?
Yeah, we're going to try hard in every competition really for the fans. It's a home draw, that's all you can expect. But we want to go through and we want to get in the next round and put some money in the club's coffers really.
It's been improved form recently, hasn't it? The last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, we've had some consistency in selection and some lads coming back from injury, so that's made it a little bit easier. We've had probably 11 frontline players out at one stage this season, and it put massive pressure on the squad. We've still got some injuries, and Lewis is banned. And we're probably running with 19 fit players, so we can't make a lot of changes, but luckily we didn't play at the weekend on the Sunday, and these fellas will have to back up and go to Widnes on next Sunday.
So does this mean that you've had a longer preparation time for this, and how have you been using that?
Yeah, we've been probably nursing players really. We've had a tough run after the bash and we've had a few injuries and we've given the lads a little bit of time off, so they should come in refreshed. We did that before the Rochdale game and we put in a pretty sterling performance against Rochdale. I think it was 54-10 and we carried that on from the bash, and like I say, consistency is the key, and probably for the third time only we've had a full strength side out, so hopefully today we've kept it similar to last week and made a few changes through a few niggling injuries, but hopefully we can improve on our consistency of performances and put another good performance in.
You went well last time out against Bradford, but it's a vastly changed side this evening. What are you expecting from them?
Well, probably much the same. The structures will remain the same. There'll be a young and enthusiastic side. They've got Pickersgill in the halves, who's normally a full-back, but he got Player of the Year a Young Player of the Year in Champ 1, and we had a look at him as well, and he can play and he's rangy. And they've got Roach who was at Huddersfield, a front row that's tenacious, and we know they'll come with loads of enthusiasm. It won't be the same as playing at the Bradford side that played at the weekend, because they just roll you in the forward. So we don't know what to expect really, but we'll have to adjust as the game's going on. We haven't done any video because we knew the side had changed dramatically. So it's about being ready to change, our style of play if we need to as the game's running.
Paul, best of luck this evening.
Thank you very much.
John Keir, head coach of Bradford Bulls. You've had a recent excursion. Tonight brings a different challenge.
Yeah, it is very different. It's a new competition. It's had the potential, I think, to be a really good competition, but obviously it's part of a congested fixture list at the minute for us, so we've selected a side accordingly.
This side that you've selected, 10 debutants, that's got to be some sort of record.
Yeah, I think it certainly is. We've got a lot of our younger players, fringe players, and a lot of under-19s out there. But what we're selling this as is it's a great opportunity for them, first of all, to put them to the forefront of my mind with regard to contracts for coming years, but secondly as well for the fringe players to sort of say put a bit of pressure on the more established players. So there's something to play for everybody, and obviously should we play well, there's a place in the next round.
You must be happy as well to be able to call on the likes of Ashley Gibson and Matt Garside again.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Matt couldn't get over here because he's a teacher. So by the time he's finished schools and he's been held up on the M62, so his sat-nav said 8 o'clock start. So Matt's a late admission, and Ash has failed the fitness test. So we're up against it, but that's by the by. We've still got people like Colton Roach, like John Magran, like Callum Buston and Brandon Pickersgill, who are quality players, and they'll obviously have to lead this group of young men from the front.
You played against Barrow a few weeks ago. What did you find out about them?
Well, it was a very close game. I thought they played really well. They caused us 1 or 2 problems, and we managed to come away with a 12-point victory. But it was a tough game, and they really brought it to us. And obviously, we're expecting once again a really tough game, especially when you put the difficulties with regard to travel from Yorkshire on a Wednesday night, and lads, having to take time off from work. So it's been a tough old job assembling a team together and getting over here. But I'm certain that they'll do the shirt proud.
John, best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So that was what both coaches had to say before the start of this game. We're just about ready for the start now. The crowd building as we speak. And let us run through the two sides. Starting first of all with the home side, Barrow. They have T. Ritson at full-back, who's been good value since joining them pre-season from Newcastle. Brett Carter is on one wing, and Dion Cross, the former Lancashire ARL winger, is on the other. Jared Stack and Stargrowth Armin are in at the centres, with Jamie Dallymore partnering Waltova Puara Jr. at half-back. It's Josh Johnson, Nathan Mossop and Jordan Wallen in the front row. Jono Smith, Danny Morrow and the vastly experienced Martin Aspinwall at loose forward for head coach Paul Crary. On the Bradford side, lots and lots of youth in this lineup. So starting fullback is Joe Brown, recently rejoined the side from Wigan. Then we have youngsters Alex Stevenson, Elliot Cullen, Ryan Butterworth and Joshua Rickett making up the back line. Branders Pickersgill offering just a little bit of experience, but he is only 23 himself, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good player though, is Brandon. He's been struggling to get in the first team since the switch Ethan Ryan to full-back, so this will be a good opportunity for him tonight.
Kobe Green partners him, and then it's a front row of Callum Bustin. Thomas Boyle, who made his debut earlier this season, scored 2 tries as well. Jonathan McGrinn's returned from a loan stint with the London Scholars. Colton Roach has returned from Huddersfield Giants, and alongside him Bradley Gallagher and the youth of Eben Skur for head coach John Keir. And the bench for both sides, they line up first of all the Barrow Raiders, Jake Spedding, Tom Walker, Dan Toll and Alex Sassino. Quite a bit of experience there and a bit of excitement in the form of Spedding, who's done pretty well at St Helens previous to joining Barrow, hasn't he?
Yeah, I just think that the experience will be a major factor tonight, and obviously the guys that are coming off the bench will have a massive impact and a massive say on the game.
For Bradford Bulls, it's Keelan Foster, Jake Lightower, 17-year-old Cameron Berry, whose dad used to play professionally for Batley, and Ethan O'Hanlon. What are we going to get from all these young players? I'm guessing there'll be an awful lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah, the one thing that you can guarantee is that word there is enthusiasm. The experience is obviously lacking, but you know, sometimes coming up here on a Wednesday night to Barrow with a 2.5-3 hour journey, it's one of the best things that you could do maybe is put some kids in, because the older guys sometimes can't get up for these games coming up here on a Wednesday night. And one thing you'll definitely get from the young lads is some urgency, be wanting to prove a point, make a name for themselves, so it could turn into a good spectacle.
It's a little bit of a breezy night as well. Now,
it's always cold up here.
A brand new competition as far as the Rugby League is concerned. It gives a chance for part-time players to get and earn a spot to play at Wembley. That's got to be a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a difficult thing as well, though, because most squads will work around the Challenge Cup and the league, and most teams can't afford deep squads. So, you know, Bradford Bulls have got a luxury of a big squad because they've got a big youth system, so that's why they're playing so many kids tonight. Whereas the other hands, probably a team like Barrow, will really want to get to Wembley. So yeah, you know, he's kind of got to wait up. It's a good opportunity for somebody to get there, but yeah, let's see how we go.
So we're joined by the Barrow side. Also, plenty of young players providing a guard of honour as well. That's always really encouraging to see.
Yeah, they're the most important kids, aren't they? The next generation of players. So yeah, it's good to see how many kids involved, and hopefully that makes them keep coming back and keep playing the game and get involved in. And they're, like I said, the next generation of kids.
And here come the Bradford Bulls. And again, lots and lots of youthful faces there. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to this. Our referee this evening, by the way, is James Child, so he's having a break from his Super League duties to come and do this on a Wednesday night.
Has it been dropped?
I don't know whether we can say that.
I don't know.
You just have done this.
No, I don't know. Well, he's a good referee anyway. He's a good referee to referee at this standard, so yeah, I'm sure he'll have a good game.
So we're just a few seconds away from the start of the game. As a player, from a player's point of view, what's going through your mind in these few seconds just before kick-off?
Oh, these are the most exciting times, because, to be honest with you, warm-up is quite frustrating because it's long and you can overthink things. But now it's game time. Now it's action. Fired up. Get ready for a big shot. Get ready for a big carry. First tackle, first run. This is the best moments.
It's going to be Jamie Dallimore to get us underway. Probably one of the most experienced players on the field. Been at Barrow for the last 3 seasons, 33 goals for him this season. I wonder if we'll see him get any opportunities this evening. He's also one of those guys as well that can crucially dictate the speed of the game as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching T. Ritson. He's got pace to burn, the full back for Barrow.
The ball goes high up in the air. Bradford make first use of it. A flying tackle comes in. What's over Puara completes it. Jared Stack chasing forward from dummy half. Johnson coming with that hit there. Bradford in possession. First couple of tackles of this game, 20 metres away from their own line. Trying to burst through the middle. That's a good drive through the middle. Doyle moves into dummy half. He's got an option out to his right, one out to his left. Uses the right hand man. Is that McGrinn up to the 40 metre line? He'll play it back. Doyle throws a dummy, surges forward, gets to the halfway line. Good work from the hooker. And he's wriggled his way an extra couple of metres as well, but after contact, and Mossop is still wrestling with him. Now the ball back, and it goes high up in the air, all the way down to Dion Cross. Confident take from Cross.
Bradford will be happy with that first set. They've managed to get over halfway line. Some good carries, good kick on last player by Pricklesgill, and let's see what the aim will appear like in defence.
Really enthusiastic chase as well. There was probably 10 players on the back of that, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's a great kick, and they managed to trap them within 20 metres, so let's see if they can get forward now and see what the physicality is like.
Well, certainly that's a good shot on Jared Stack. Stack, he's 30 metres from his own line, plays it back. Mossop moves it to his right hand side. Soft hands from Johnson, using Walm. Slips the ball back, but the ball's been lost. It's a knock on.
Great pressure from this young Bradford side. Young Bradley Gallagher on his left edge here, left back row. Looks only young, but he's got a good physique on him. He's put a good shot in. Good enthusiasm early doors from the young Bradford Bulls team. Nice
enthusiastic play, to be honest. I like seeing that. That's great amongst young players, and it shows that they're up for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, one thing John Key is very, very adamant on is completing sets. Basic rugby league. Get to your fifth and last tackle. Make your kick. Make sure you chase. And look for an error, and that's what they've done early doors.
So Pickersgill to feed the scrum. He's got Kobe Green standing just to the right hand side. There's a bit of a disagreement in the front row. It's sorted though. Ball comes out the back and it goes to Green. Green rolls it to the right hand side. Oh, it's juggled by Brown, and the defence moves up on him quickly. And he's going to play it 30 metres away from the try line. They'll go down the right hand side. Doyle passing that way to Elliot Cullen. Cullen with his first foray forward, 20 metres away from the try line. Quick play the ball. Nice pick up. Tell you what, Doyle looks lively already in these early stages.
Second two really good scoops. He's looking lively. I think he should have looked for the support though. Kind of took that a bit one out on himself. So let's have a look what they've got here, Bradford Bulls.
5 metres away from the try line. It comes to the left hand side. It's up there by McGrin. Rolled over on his back. That's a good controlled tackle there from Barrow. Doyle will move it left. Green slips it out to Pickersgill. Pickersgill moves it further wide. Brown. Oh, and the ball goes loose.
So that'll be a 7 tackle set, will it? From 20 metre restart, 7 tackles. Just look a little bit disjointed there in good ball, but that maybe will come as the game goes along. Obviously, not many of these guys will play together before, so that will come in time, hopefully.
Do you think that's quite encouraging and looking to move that ball wide so early?
I'd like to see him move the ball more often, to be honest with you. That goes for the first team as well. I like it to see some open rugby. I know it's a big thing for John Key. He likes to complete his sets, so we'll see what happens this game.
I suppose it's getting the balance right, isn't it, from a coaching point of view? You want to be completing the sets, but you're also wanting to be getting the ball out.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you coach and what you enjoy. I like to see open rugby.
So that ball goes into touch. Penalty the way of Barrow. They'll tap this ball on the halfway line, and here's Aspinwall. As I say, all the experience in the world. I think he's 38 now. Plays the ball back to Mossop. Then it's spun out. But you don't look it.
I feel it.
Martin's had a hard life in the middle of that field. There it's on the left hand side with John O'Smith, like a bowling ball, getting forward. 10 metres made down that left hand side. Mossop looks up. He'll pass the ball inside. Dallymore releases it to some support. There's Johnson over the 20 metre line. He'll be looking for a quick play of the ball. They've got options both left and right. The ball will move right through what's over Poira. Then he gets it further right to Stack. And that's good defence from Bradford though.
Good structure, good enthusiasm. They're in this game here.
Less than 5 minutes of the game gone. Last tackle here. Poira kicking forward. Ooh. Tell you what, he took no chances there. Green got it off the field, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a good kick. And good cover around the back of the sticks by Green, like any good halfback should do. But I really feel that could have probably gone dead. But you've got to make sure in them situations, haven't you?
So he's not taking any chances there at all. Brown, meanwhile, will look to get us back underway. Drops out. It goes long. It goes over the halfway line. Oh, Ritson spilled it. Oh, disappointing first involvement there for Ritson. So it's going to be a scrum at the halfway line.
Big mistake there, but it's a good turnover, good result for Bradford in the end up. He's a really good player, Ritson. I watched him. We played against him last year, Workington. He played for Newcastle. He's really fast, dangerous player. I'm looking forward to watching him tonight.
He scored 18 tries last season as well.
It's a good player, really good potential. It could be a good snap up for a Super League team maybe.
Here come Bradford down that left hand side. Good tackle there on Bradley Gallagher. He's done well to get up from it though. Plays his ball, no problem whatsoever. Pickersgill passes infield, looks for the short run in there of Skur. Skur makes 5 metres and then he's pushed back a couple. It's all about control at this sort of stage, isn't it? As the ball gets
this is where I'd like to see Bradford have a go here. When we've had 3 carries now, you've had 3 drives. Let's test the waters. Let's see what they've got. put some attacking shape on.
Busting, he's 30 metres away from the line. Kobe Green takes it down the right hand side. Then the tackles pile in once again, 25 metres away from the line. 10 metres in from touch, it comes to the middle of the field. Release for Pickersgill. Pickersgill throws a dummy, then releases the pass out to Gallagher once more. Gallagher's tackled by 2 inside that 20 metre line. 20 metres in from touch, they'll go down the blind side. Pickersgill, oh, lovely little interplay, but Brown has put it down. Good pressure on him by Puara.
Just sloppy really from Bradford. They've had two. They've run the ball twice on fifth and last tackle and made 2 errors. I think they need to look at maybe rolling the ball in goal and building some pressure. They've run the ball twice now. Pickersgill needs to get hold of these last players and take control.
So here we have Barrow in possession. 15 metres away from their own line. Picked up at dummy half by Mossop. He looks for some running in the middle, and initially the defensive line looked good but didn't complete the hit on Carter, who was able to wriggle his way free for 5 metres. Now it's passed down the left hand side. Good hands for John O'Smith to attack the line, and he's tackled well by Colton Roach down that right hand side. Quick play the ball though. Mossop looks around for support, finds it in the form of Johnson. He then feeds it further wide. This is Morrow. Morrow spilled it, and he's lost that cold. He'll be disappointed with that, Morrow.
Yeah, he's got to keep hold of that ball. He's definitely lost that. He's got to take control of that. Another good result for Bradford. They can't seem to complete a set, Barrow, at the moment. This set, though, Bradford need to look at finding a last player. Get to your end, get to your last tackle, put some good shape on, but find a kick, find a way to build pressure.
Well, it's good this because it's starting right in good ball territory, isn't it, for Bradford? So they can hopefully build something.
That's what they want, yeah.
So the ball is going to be fed by Pickersgill. Taken at the base by Doyle, who feeds it to the right-hand side. Elliot Cullen once more. 30 metres away from the try line. He'll play it right in centre field. Doyle feeds it right. Here's McGrin. Rolls it forward. Gains 10 metres. Almost 8 minutes of the game gone. Still scoreless. Hope you're enjoying the coverage via Twitch and via the Our League app as Pickersgill feeds it wide. Here's Brown. Brown, short ball. Oh, little chance there for Ryan Butterworth, but he's just about hauled down 5 metres out. He'll play this ball and it comes in field. Pickersgill releases it. Again, that's good defence though from Barrow on Skur. 12 metres short of the try line are the Bulls. Picked up and sent down the right hand side once more. Busting, trying to get through that middle. Was a regular last season as they got out of League One. Doyle will pass right. Kit will come in from Kobe Green. A little bit too much on it though.
Too much, yeah. I think, as I've seen so far, Bradford are going to the middle of the area, middle post, and then going on this, coming to this left edge a lot. Joe Brown wrapping around the back. I'd like to see the right hand side. I'd like to see, is it Kobe Green stand up and take Kobe Green stand up and take control of that right hand side a little bit more, and maybe have an attack down that side. It's all left hand side so far. Joe Brown looping around the back, and it's just a little bit in front.
Barrow will be thanking the lucky stars that they've not been able to convert us. It's brought out of their defensive area by Aspinwall.
They'll be looking to complete this set. They need to complete the set they've made. There's 3 errors in yardage. They need to get to a kick and finish with a good last play.
Richardson dashes over the 40 metre line. That'll certainly help. Now it goes to John O'Smith, who plays it into the middle. Wallen rolling it forward. From Hull Kingston Rovers forward. He'll play it back to Mossop. Mossop looks around. Oh, that's been palmed down.
Back to 1.
You think it would be? Yeah. Did he just get a little bit too keen and eager there, just to try and get something on it there, Bradford?
Maybe so. I think it was a little bit out of position at full back, a lazy hand, looking tired. 10 minutes in now, people starting to blow.
Still 0-0. As Leon said, 10 minutes of the game gone. Puara feeds the scrum. It comes down the right hand side to Stack. Stack, big figure of a man. Runs right into 3 strong defenders. 32 metres away from the try line, Barrow. Chance for them to build something here. Morrow carries it in. Gets just beyond that 30 metre mark. Gallagher throws himself into the defensive effort. Quick play the ball. Good hands, soft hands from Mossop out to this right hand side.
Heavily loaded on his left side for an attack here now.
And that's just where the ball goes. He's called that to perfection as Leon as it goes down that side. Here's Ritson handing on to Stargrowth Amian, who passes it back to Carter. Carter dances past a couple of defenders, now straightens up. Brown comes in with the hit. 5 metres away from the try line. You get the feeling it's building here for Barrow. Comes to Dallymore. He releases it to John Smith. Thought Smith was keen to try and roll it between his legs before he'd been tackled then. but he just play it 5 metres out. Mossop lines it up for Dallimore. Good ball.
Fantastic tackle. Fantastic tackle from Pickersgill. Ball and all tackle, had to dive in the way, and that was a certain try saver.
And especially when you see the difference between the size of the two men.
Yeah, he's a tough lad, he's Pickers. He's a good player, good young Bradford lad. Comes from West Bowling, local kid, he's a good player.
So Barrow looking to put pressure on with their defence now. Bradford back in possession, 5 metres away from their own line. That's their post, you can see. McGrin looks up, finds the going tough. Gave him a precious few chances so far, 11.5 minutes in. Pickersgill takes a run, wrapped up by 2. Still just 15 metres away from their own line, going down the blind side. Good work, but this is equally strong defence as well from Barrow. Last tackle has been reached. Ball back to Pickersgill, who gets rid of it with a kick. Decent kick as well. It'll bounce on the 40 metre line and trickle into the 20, where it's picked up by Ritson. Ritson looks up. He's got pace. He's got poise, and he's just got battered.
Good contact, good tackle. Great chase there from Bradley Gallagher. He's looking well. I like looking at this young lad, Bradley Gallagher. Good physique on him.
Barrow back in possession. Mossop picks up from dummy half, sends it to Johnson, who's been keen and eager for work. Ex-Hull Kingston Rovers, I think he was at Huddersfield as well at one point. Ball passed through the hands, out to Dallimore. John O'Smith whisks it out to the winger. Carter, Scotland international, falls and then picks up and then brings the big hand off him. Still eventually makes those metres, 20 metres away from the line. 10 metres in from touch, still 0-0. Dallimore lines it up, looks around for support, finds Aspinwall, who slips it out. Good movement this from Barrow. Puara wrestled down by Pickersgill, once again showing up in defence. Ritson goes it alone, picks it up. Ooh, a little bit of invention there. Barrow have recovered it. Bradford have recovered it, 2 metres out from their own line. No advantage, turnover possession.
Yeah, just last plays again, isn't it? Just last plays have been poor from both teams in good ball. Once they sort that out and try and get the ball in goal, try and get a back-to-back set and build some pressure, they've not managed it so far.
It looks a little bit too individual, really, that play.
It is. It has been from both teams have done that so far.
So here's Bradford back in possession. Good run down that right-hand side, Ryan Butterworth. Butterworth just clears his 20 metre line. Doyle moves into dummy half again. McGrin puffs the cheeks, knows he's got to make those hard metres. 3 men in the stop. 13.5 minutes gone still. 0-0 here. Busting. Brings it forward. Strong carry to the 40 metre line. Still inside their own half though, Bradford. Good communication from Doyle. Lines up the runner. It comes in from Skirt. That's good yards. Good yards from the young kid. Just over the halfway line. Last tackle has been reached for Bradford. Ball back to Kobe Green. Nobody really gets near him for putting pressure on, and he's able to put that ball where he wants.
It's a good kick.
Carter picks it up on the bounce.
I like the look of Carter. He's good so far. Sidestepping off both feet. He looks exciting. He looks like a good player.
Here's Armin. Scored a hat-trick last time out. Oh, he's made it.
T-Richard is inside.
Oh, he's thrown the dummy. He's still going. Big handoffs are coming in left, right and centre, and Brown eventually gets to him.
He's thrown the dummy on the fastest player on the field by a mile. He passed that ball. It's a dead set try.
Mossop at dummy half. Chance here for the Raiders. Down the right-hand side. Morrow wrapped up by Gallagher low down.
And another shot here to the left-hand side. They're loaded again.
And that's where the ball goes. Aspinwall. Big strong carry to the 20 metre line. Right in front of the posts.
Where will go this time?
Oh, a scrappy play the ball. And a knock on from Aspinwall. And again, it's another one of those where they've not completed. But look at this for a break. Little dummy, little swivel of the hips. Zoom off down the ground.
Great feet, fantastic feet. Great support by T. Ritson. Oh, poor, wrong decision. I think when he has a look back at that, he'll probably would wish that he'd have passed the ball to T. Ritson. T. Ritson is the fastest player on this field by some distance. He's electric once he's given a little bit of space.
You get the feeling Ritson would have gone underneath the post.
Oh, he would have done, yes, absolutely.
So here go Bradford Bulls once more. Brown wrapped up 22 metres away from his own line. 15 minutes of the game gone, still 0-0. Quite surprised by that with a couple of the movements that have opened up the defence, but not been able to do it.
I think Bradford are faring a little bit better than I thought. So I thought it would be far too young for an experienced, tough and hardened Barrow team. Doing well, great offload.
Here's Doyle, straighten things up. He's exciting, is this Doyle. I'm really liking the look of him.
Do you know, I really like looking, but I just want him to maybe have a look up for some support. He's running, but it's very individual at the moment. He needs to look up for some support and pass the ball.
Here's McGrin. Definitely knows his job. Just straightens things up. Ooh, almost spills it.
Nearly.
Now Green on the right-hand side. Oh, lovely ball.
Fantastic ball.
This is fantastic from Colton Roach. Flicks the ball out. Oh,
it's called obstruction.
Wow. That was close.
Yeah, that's for me. I'd have said play on there. I think Joe Brown couldn't. Colton Roach. He's the Joe.
That's quite harsh. That really. He can't disappear, can he?
No, for me that's play on. But maybe I'm a little bit biased because I'm ex-Bradford. But for me that's play on.
Barrow aren't complaining.
That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted to see though. Kobe Green taking charge of that right hand side, taking the line on, being a danger and being a threat. That was good play by the young halfback.
He's a Wales under-19 international, is Kobe Green. Actually played a little bit at West Wales a couple of years ago. So it's nice to see him progressing.
That's what we want to see. The halfback's taking the line on, being a danger, being a threat.
So here come Barrow, linking players up in the middle of the field. Aspinwall takes the drive. Gains 5 metres post-contact. Mossop goes down the left. Here's Wall. Good run from Wall. Needs a quick play of the ball. Mossop picks up, sends it down that left-hand side. Dallymore spotted something. Looks to link up. Nobody came to him. Big hit, Gallagher.
Bradley Gallagher, I like a look at this kid. Good shot.
There was hurt flowing and all sorts as he put that hit in there, wasn't there? Now Johnson, straightening things up again for Barrow. Don't seem to have any issues actually getting to this position. It's what they do off the end of it as Puara throws a dummy. Oh, slips the ball out. Comes to the left-hand side. Good defence, Bradford. It was harrying all along. Mossop sends it down the left-hand side. John O'Smith chipping for the corner. Brown seen it all before. Good tackle on Brown. And it's forced him behind his own line. It's going to be a dropout.
Yeah, difficult for Brown there to stay in field. Only a young boy, he's only not 19, 20, and just that experience and a little bit of man strength there from the three boys. Picked him up and drove him back. Great effort from Barrow, great enthusiasm, great kick chase, and they finally get a back-to-back set.
You must feel like King Canute at times when you've got that sort of chase heading down on you.
Yeah, well, you know, when you're a little bit younger, it's not nice seeing three big boys coming charging down. So he'll be used to it. It'll be good. A good experience for him.
Drop out once more from Brown. Gets it over the 40. Dallymore comes for it. Feeds it out the back to Johnson. Johnson's picking his spot. Tries to get right between Colton Roach and McGrin. Neither of them are yielding. 28 metres away from the try line. I've had my tape measure out. That's quite a precise measurement. There goes Wallen over the 20 metre line. Mossop pointing at a couple of defenders. Sends the ball right. Morrow then gets beyond the 10. Stacks down this right hand side. Ritson's there. Ritson's going down the left though. Puara Jr. lines it up for Dallymore. Dallymore thinks he spotted something back at the posts. Runs that way. Tries to duck between a couple of defenders. I think he was after a second effort there from McGrim, wasn't he? 5 metres away from the try line. Ball on the right hand side. Lovely ball to Stack. Tell you what, they'll do well to hold him up, and they do. Brilliant defence.
Great defence.
2 metres away from the try line. Barrow still 0-0 as we approach the end of the first quarter. Puara gets his kick in. Brown does well.
This is good play. This is good build-up. Good pressure this from Barrow. Puara Jr. starting to take control of this game. I like the look at him. He looks like he needs to run a little bit more. Looks like he's a natural runner of the ball, more of a runner. But he's taking control, finding some nice passes. That's a lovely last play. Well cleaned up by Joe Brown. Another back-to-back set. Building more pressure, Barrow. Let's see what they can come up with this time.
To be fair to Puara Jr., he's played most of this season at hooker, so he's been asked to do a slightly different job this evening by the looks. As Ritson picks it up. Oh, and then it's spilled. Oh, that's a comedy of errors, that. That must be the second or third time that they spilled it from a dropout.
Second
wow.
Time, yeah. I think it's a good job. Well, it's a coach killer, innit? I won't be happy about if your players have done that. I mean, once you can just about accept, but twice, absolutely not. That's just silly possession given away. Oh, poor.
And the thing is, he'd catch that probably 99 times out of 100.
Absolutely.
But it gives an opportunity to Bradford. They're not complaining. Pickersgill's wanting to get the Bulls moving forward once again. Still 0-0. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on Twitch or via the Our League app, wherever you're choosing to watch from. Intriguing battle so far. Plenty of mistakes. But I like a good honest game of rugby league as Sker takes it forward. 30 metres away from the try line of Bradford Bulls. And the penalty goes away.
Too long in the ruck. Yeah, they need to speed this up if they can a little bit. Bradford in good ball. Try look for that quick play of the ball. Maybe look for Green again on this right hand edge because he looks dangerous when he's carried the ball. Here we go, Magrin taking the ball in now.
Yeah, good drive from Magrin into that 20 metre line, right down the middle. Doyle looks right, sends it left. Here's Pickersgill, lines it up for Brown. Brown has a go at the line, stop 5 metres out. Good cover defence by Stack. Infield it comes, and it'll go back again through Pickersgill to Bustin, just to set the momentum, set the position. Just to the left hand side of the post. Johnson and Warren completing the stop. Here's Doyle, goes it alone. Rumbles his way forward though, gains 5 metres.
Just needs to start looking for support rather than running his own.
Bustin, passes to his right. Pickersgill lines it up. Brown goes to Green. Green on this right hand side, shrugs away from one, pops it over the top. It's a shame it was a little bit scrappy, but the ball still in motion. Alex Stevenson tackled inside that 10 metre line. 10 metres in from touch. It's sent down the left hand side. Pickersgill puts it forward. It hits the post. It's picked up. This will be a try for Pickersgill. Yeah, he's followed up. That's brilliant from him.
Yeah, got a little bit of luck. I think it came back off the post, but the depth and the weight of the kick was fantastic. Comes back off the post and then manages to pick it up and score.
I love this. Really nice kick from Pickersgill, and he never gave up on it either, did he? Chased through, and okay, like you said, came off the post and a shin, I think, as well.
Yeah, well, you make your own look in this game, and that definitely was made by Pickers' nice little touch, nice little control of kick. Tried to put it in goal to build pressure. Comes back off the post, and he was there chasing up his own kick to score like every good player should do.
So 4 points still in favour of Bradford.
Been really impressive so far for a very, very young, inexperienced team. I think it's the youngest average age team that Bradford have ever put out in the history of the club. So it's a fantastic occasion and achievement by all the staff. It shows the work that they're doing behind the scenes to get these academy players coming through.
Well, I asked John Keir, and he said he's never ever given a debut to so many players in a game before. So he's got confidence in them. Yeah,
I think a lot of it has to do with the game on Sunday as well. I think rightly so. He's trying to look after his squad and make sure he keeps them fresh for the game that they have this week. So it also gives them opportunities to really make a name for themselves.
The extras are tagged on by Stevenson, and it's 6 points to 0 in favour of the Bradford Bulls. That wasn't the plan as far as Barrow Raiders were concerned. 23 minutes gone. A couple of changes being made for the Barrow side as well. In fact, changes galore. 3 of them all sent out at once. That suggests that he wants something doing, doesn't it, Paul?
Yeah, maybe just looking for a little bit of a reaction, a little bit of change in speed, a bit of change in tempo. Let's see what they bring to the table.
So Cecino's one of the players that's gone on as Dallimore sends this kit long. It hangs in the air. Great take there from Brown. And what's more, he's able to stand and run it back 5 or 6 metres as well, beyond that 20. Doyle looks to his left, feeds the ball to McGrain. He links up with Bustin. I like seeing that, big fellas linking up in the middle.
Lovely, yeah, great ball, great vision, good skill.
Pickersgill sends it left.
Oh, it's a great
run. What a great run that is by Spur. He's still going, and he's still going. It takes Morrow to bring him down. Quick play the ball.
The ball to Green.
Green taking it direct, trying to skin them, gets the ball free. Tell you what, this is great rugby from Bradford. Elliot Cullen, he's just brought down 5 metres out from the line, 2 metres in from touch. Dallimore's wrestling.
I really like the look of this Cope Green. He's taking control at right hand side. He's got a nice little double pump pass, nice little hop and a skip to get away from the defender as well. So he's really coming into this game now. I really like the look of him.
Once again, Bradford go down that right hand side. Elliot Cullen, 2 metres out. Doyle at dummy half. He'll pass in field, looking for Roach. Roach drags a couple of defenders in. They're wanting the building for a play down this left hand side. Green to Pickersgill, plays it at the front man, which is Bustin. Bustin's got 4 players surrounding him. Eventually he's overwhelmed. 5 metres away from the line. Bradford 6 points to 0 up. That first try coming just a couple of minutes ago as Pickersgill works it on the left, skips the defence, puts the ball over the top. He's been intercepted, and then spilled on the background.
Crazy play by the winger. Absolutely crazy. What was he thinking?
If Dion Cross could have his time again, he's just snapping this up and taking the tackle.
What for? Why are you even doing that? What are you thinking of? Wingers, eh? Wingers. Who'll be a winger? Another coach killer. Crazy decision.
Scrum in favour of Bradford. Pickersgill to feed it, 10 metres out. Loaded this right side. The ball goes out to Roach. Roach to play it 5 metres out, just in front of the post. Doyle, short ball. Oh, it's been put down. Disappointing. Well, it looked like they were building something then, didn't it?
This is where Bradford frustrate me a little bit. You're thinking, when they're in good ball, they seem to take a drive and then another one and then another one. I'd just like to see them be a little bit more expansive. It kind of goes through to the first team as well.
Is it almost like we'll settle it, set the play up, set the play up? Yeah,
I'd just like to see him maybe take one more opportunity, one more chance.
And then that just sways the momentum of the game, because as well as coughing the ball, they now coughed a penalty up as well.
Yep, cheap yards, and easy way to get out of your own half as a penalty. Let's see what Barrow can build on this time.
Dallimore's got a fine boot as that rattles off the roof just over our heads. Morrow to run it through. Pickersgill meets him, as does Gallagher. He's definitely getting his tackle counts up. He's Gallagher in this game. 35 metres away from the line, Barrow. Poara Jr. feeds it to Cecino. Was the top player for the Raiders last season. Returned about 8 to 9 weeks ago from Australia. Good run through that middle by, I think it's Walker. Walker's 12 metres out from the line. Works at Sellafield, does Walker.
A lot of people up here do.
Definitely. Oh, lovely step. There's Ritson.
Oh, he's given obstruction.
Ooh.
I thought he'd already gone through the line, maybe got away with that one a little bit lucky, but that kid is fast.
Well, there was just a display of it, wasn't it? This little step and he's gone.
Yeah. He's just tortured Pickersgill there. He's tortured Pickersgill. Straight through him.
So Morrow just being caught in the line.
It's a little bit like the first one where Pickersgill got done up there about 10 minutes ago. Very similar to that. Probably the right call by the referee. He's having a good game tonight, James Child. He's been dropped, I think. Has that been dropped, did you say?
6 points still in favour of Bradford. I'm not going there.
Just look out for T. Ritson. Oh, I've said before, that guy is a flyer. Here's Josh Ricketts. Great carry from Josh.
He's been around Bradford for 2 or 3 years now, hasn't he, Josh?
Yeah, good little player, comes in when needed. Good squad player.
And he's busting.
Good carry.
That is a good carry. He just curved back into half an opening. Doyle slips it right. Strong carry there.
Oh, it was a good tackle.
Keelan Foster, former Siddleman, plays it over the halfway line. Ball sent right, comes back in field. Again, some good defence, but great running from Eben Sker. He's really impressing me, is that kid.
He had a great first half, great stint.
29 minutes of the game gone. Pickersgill sends this ball high. Ritson's going for it, takes it comfortably. Great take from the fullback. Now he's looking around, seeing whether he can get an opening, and there's nothing doing.
If there is an opening, he will take it, and he won't be caught. He's so quick.
Here's Stargrowth Armin. Slips great the ball out. Now Cross. Still going Cross. I think he owes his team one after giving that ball away before.
Maybe he owes them more than one.
And now Carter. Wrapped up in defence there by Colton Roach. Into the middle it comes. Cecino slipping the ball out. Here's Ritson. Ritson skims one player, tries to get past the second.
They actually look better, Barrow, when they try and play a little bit with the offload rugby. It looks good.
And here's John O'Smith.
Nice.
He's got an offload about him if he can get his arm free, and he does. Mossop slips it down the left. Here's Armin stepping back to the middle. Tries to do it all again. And then takes the tackle. I think he tried to do too much then.
Too much on his own, yeah.
Here's Mossop. Feeds it right. Good ball from Toll. Kick comes in from Dallymore. It's a high one. Good take. Confident take there.
Well done by Ricketts. Stayed in field as well, which was the most important thing.
So forward come Bradford. Butterworth, 20 metres from his own line. 10 metres in from touch. There's one or two hands on hips amongst those Bradford forwards who've done a magnificent stint in this opening half an hour.
They have been really, really impressive. The fall of our zone debut, all the young kids don't look out of place whatsoever.
Green feeding it down that right hand side. Here's Spur again. Oh, he's
knocked it on. You give him the commentator's curse.
I did. I apologise.
Him up and he's come up with an error in his own half.
Really sorry about that. It usually happens at least 2 or 3 times a game.
They learn from that. It was one of them mistakes we can all make. They'll learn from that. Gives Barrow a bit of an opportunity now with a bit of good ball. Let's see what they can play.
So Mossop sends it right to Poirot, looks further right for support. Here's Stack, tries to get between defenders, but they've managed him so far in this game.
Bradford defence has been fantastic.
Cross at dummy half, looks for the running of Morrow. Well stopped on this occasion, 22 metres away from the try line, 20 metres in from the right touch line. Mossop sends it left. Poirot Jr. lines it up for Dallimore, who throws a dummy, goes behind his own man, realises he should just take a tackle.
Yep, good smart play. Tried to look for the long ball to the winger, but the Bradford wingers had jammed in and cut off the pass, so he couldn't quite get it there.
Good run, Tom Walker. Just 5 metres away from the line.
Offload.
He's got the offload going. It's Cecino for the line.
Try.
And he's got the ball down. And that's been coming. You get the feeling that's been coming for a few minutes with the way that they've been whizzing the ball about with the offload game.
Yeah, it's the offload game that's killing Bradford at the moment. Just a little bit of strength from the Barrow lads that are always looking for the offload. Here you see again, 3 players can't put him down. Managed to get a late offload. Great little unders play. And that's an easy try. Nice little put down. And that'll lock us up at 6-all if he makes the kick.
So Cecino scores his 4th try of the season for Barrow. This is great work from Walker getting the ball out.
Nice play from Mossop, doesn't panic, just puts him into the hole. Joe Brown tries his best to keep him up, but you're not stopping him from there. Too big, too strong.
33 minutes of the game gone. Barrow 4, Bradford 6. Kick to come from Dallimore. Perfect response for the Raiders. So Dallimore will look for the posts at this Highpool Road end. Oh, he's hit the post.
He's missed it.
Wow. It remains Barrow Raiders 4, Bradford Bulls 6.
Bradford will just want to start to try and lock this ball up. I think Barrow looked dangerous when they tried to offload the ball. So this next 7 minutes before half time, Bradford just need to front up a little bit, try and take control of the ruck, try and take control of these offloads, because that's the only thing that's troubling them.
So back on the halfway line are the Bradford Bulls. 6 and a bit minutes remaining of this first half. Ball goes long. Taken by Ritson, who hands on to Walker.
Boom! Good carry.
Collision.
Great run.
Ball played to Mossop. Here's Cecino once more. Certainly wrestling with him, but he's made some meters post contact, and Mossop darts away. Sends the ball to Toll. I'm not sure how much he knew of it before it was in his arms. Quick play the ball. Mossop scoops up again and goes.
Just too deep. They were too deep there. They need to play what they see in front of them. Great run by Mossop, but the Barrow player didn't react to what was going on.
Here's Jono Smith. Route 1 from him.
He's had a solid first half, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. Remember seeing him years ago playing for Woolston. Nice to see he's made it in the semi-pro game. As the ball's kicked short. Confident take there from Stevenson. Have a lot of work to do. Forward come the Bulls. Good work down the right hand side. Cullen.
Oh, it's taken off him.
No.
1-on-1. 1-on-1.
There we go. That's the second commentator's curse from me so far.
Jamie Dallimore's taking it off him. So here we go. Let's see what they've got here now, just before half time.
10 metres away from the try line. Barrow. Mossop. Moves it for Cecino. Goes back against the grain.
Oh, he's trying to offload.
Out.
Silly offload.
Good play, Kobe Green.
Cleaned up by Kobe Green.
Did well there, did Green. Just put himself between the attacker.
Just need to show some patience there, though. You've got one set. Just show some patience. Lay a line. Set a play up. Get some good attacking shape and have a shot. Just stay patient.
And if anything, that's what they have been doing over the last sort of 10 or 12 minutes. And they've got all excited again.
Yeah.
So, Bradford not complaining. Back in possession. 4.5 minutes until the break. Just pushing their way over that 30-metre line. Doyle moves it to the big fella. Forster. Ball comes back to Pickersgill. Pickersgill kicks it long. Ritson takes it on the full. Thought he was going to give it cross then. Ritson takes the hit instead. And who's there but Gallagher? Oh, he's dropped it.
Oh, he's got a loose ball. Oh, he's got.
And now there's a penalty.
First he said play on, and then he said penalty. I was getting a bit excited, but
he did.
To me that looked like play on. But let's have a look.
So let's have a see. I mean, it comes out here, doesn't it? Oh, there's a little hand in.
That's your mate Bradley Gallagher that's done that.
Yeah, little hand in there from
every
Gallagher.
time we talk somebody up, he comes up with an error or a penalty.
Shall I just shut up?
No, it was me who was talking. It's my fault. I'll take the blame on that one. Blame me, John Keir.
We've got Joe Brown in the background, who's grounded. He's had a couple of lower leg injuries, hasn't he, Joe Brown?
I'll tell you what, it's looking a little bit dark in here. We could do with some flashlights at some point, maybe, if we don't get these floodlights on. It's always a little bit colder. I think I'd say it's 4 or 5 degrees colder in Cumbria than anywhere else on earth, I reckon.
Did you have to get a big coat when you was working up at Workington?
I had to train with a hoodie, a hat, a coat, a raincoat, an Ivy's jacket. It was always wet. You could have 4 seasons within 10 minutes being up here. Come up, it's sunny, and then and it's raining, then snow, then hail, then wind, and it's sun again, all within an hour.
Oh, this is a blow with Joe Brown going off.
Does he look like he's done an ankle there? Looks like an ankle to me.
They were trying to patch him up and trying to get him to put weight on it, and he just couldn't.
Bit of a blow there. He's looked okay this first half, been solid, coming on this left edge, looping out the back. Found some good balls, but that'll be a bit of a blow for Bradford. Hopefully nothing too serious, get some ice on it, rest it up, get him right for the next game.
So Jared Stack to tap this in just a few seconds time. And away we go again. Here's Morrow, drives it through the middle. That's a good drive.
Great carry.
Almost 15 metres made. Mossop has men running for him. One of them is Toll. And again, some yards post contact.
Look's got his left edge here now. Ritson going around the back.
Down the left it is moved. Here's Cicino. Those are 3 really strong carries from the front row forwards. 10 metres away from the try line. Barrow switching it right. Dallimore lines it up for Poira Jr. Then it's spilled by Ritson.
He just had a little look at T. Ritson. He had a little look. He could see the defender shooting out the line, looking to put a good shot on him. A great read defensively. And he just had a little look. Here we go again. Let's have a look. Dallimore out the back. And the defence from Bradford just reads the play.
Butterworth did really well there, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Really, really well. Good defensive read. That's what you want from your centres. Oh, I nearly caught that.
I was ducking out of the way. Leon still showing plenty of dexterity there.
I wanted to see if I still got it, see if I could catch it.
Tap taken by Bradford. Big hit coming in from Poira. Stack also involved too. Doyle moves it in field. Good run there from Ethan O'Hanlon up to the halfway line.
Oh, it's a sloppy play of the ball.
Well, he did everything right but play the ball.
Yeah, he did. It's unfortunate. But like we say, these things happen for these young boys. They'll learn from these mistakes. This is nothing to worry about. You grow from making these errors. This is what playing in these games are for, to gain these experience and to learn from it. That gives 30 seconds for Barrow to have a shot and have a chance in this first half.
But our clock is an estimation, really.
Our clock is an estimation, so we could have a little bit longer.
We could have a bit longer. They might get to the end of this set then. Here's Cicino. Good strong carry from the Australian. 35 metres away from the try line. They'll bring it through the middle again. Walker. Up towards
3 carries now. Let's have a look. We need to have a go. Have a shot.
And it goes down the right hand side. Ritson. His footwork is causing a few problems, but Pickersgill is just about dealing with it.
Yeah, the problem is the 14s is not a natural halfback, so he's not going right to the line. He's passing 5 metres away from the line, which is giving the defence time to slide off and make the tackle on T. Ritson very easily.
So they're able to read it better.
They read the play because it's too far away from the line.
There they go, short. Here's Cicino.
He's held up.
He's held up.
He's run strong since he's been on Cicino. Really strong. Where's he from?
Well, he's the Australian player that they've got, in his second season with Barrow.
He's run strong, has been good.
He was a very popular player last term.
As I was saying, the half-backs from Barrow they're just passing too far off the line, which is giving the Bradford defenders time to see what's playing out in front of them and slide off and make the play easier on Team Ritson. And they need to go to the line. Good rate offload.
Here come Bradford. Stevenson supporting through the middle. A couple of tired looking tackles coming in there from the Raiders. And here comes Spur. Does well once more.
He's looked strong, hasn't he? Very strong.
Especially for his size as well.
And for his age.
Yeah, down the right it's moved. Here's Green. Very direct again from Green. Certainly testing out John O'Smith. You must hate that, having a half-back running at you.
Well, I don't mind it because I prefer that than a big guy, to be honest with you.
Foster plays it. It's back to Pickersgill. Pickersgill goes to the air. High hanging kick.
Tackle in the air, silly. Patience, just wait, Ricketts, just wait until he lands before you tackle him. Come on, Josh.
Cross will be pleased with that.
Well, hopefully, what would you reckon, half-time anytime soon?
Yeah, I don't reckon there's too much longer in this half. We've basically had the one stoppage, really, haven't we, for Brown, because he was getting patched up before. And
good carry from Stack.
Yeah, Barrow in possession. Here's Dion Cross, picks up, strong carry, good defence. Up to the halfway line, and there is the aforementioned hooter, and we won't have time for any more, so we go in at half-time with Bradford leading by 6 points to 4. Barrow complained that they got the ball back in play then, didn't they?
Oh no, the hooter went just before he played it.
It did, but a good half overall.
It was nice, yeah. I think, to be honest, we were very pleasantly surprised by how the young lads from Bradford have reacted, and like we say, we've got 10 players on debut, coming up to Cumbria, a long bus journey, playing against an old, experienced team. I think they've done okay. They've done more than okay. They've done very, very well.
So it was a try from Brandes Pickersgill which opened the score, and then we saw Cecino going over for the Barrow Raiders. We're going to leave you temporarily because we've got some highlights to show you from the recent 1895 Cup game between Dewsbury and Swinton.
Okay. That's good there. To the line. Okay, that's it. Okay. Right, fine. That's a four. Go. Oh, on the line. And got the round, you got the round in. So straight out, Martin! Okay. Oh, third. All on the flag. Go, go. Out. Check, done. Run! Okay, go, good work, Jack. I'm backing up, Jack. I'm backing up. I think I'm falling off the rough. That first pass six is okay. 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 That's all okay. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's okay. Zero. Still zero. Okay, Jack. Okay, Jack. Zero.
very entertaining match that was. Plenty of good tries. Nice to see Rob Warinsey still doing his stuff and scoring a couple of tries there for Dewsbury.
Still looking fast, still looking sharp. I know he's getting a little bit old now. He'll be knocking on now, but he's in fantastic shape and still knows where the try line is.
I just wanted to go through some of these results from the weekend. 1895 Cup. It was Batley 38, Rochdale 18. You saw the highlights there of Dewsbury 44, Swinton 26, Lee 62, Workington 12, Oldham 12, Doncaster 24, and York 30, Newcastle 16. So Doncaster moving forward as League One's sole representative, and that's where the Our League cameras will be on Sunday.
Yeah, who they're playing against, sorry?
Playing against Oldham again.
Yeah, so that'll be good for this division, or League One, should I say, for them to progress even further. It'd be fantastic for them.
I believe that we can bring you the highlights of that first half. We saw 2 tries scored in total. This was just great from Pickersgill. I really like this, and the fact he follows up as well. Yeah, it's what halfbacks do. They always aim for the post. So aim for the post, and the ball can go anywhere. And like I say, Pickersgill, as any good halfback should do, follow your own kick up, picks it up. Nice little try, a little bit of an easy one for him, I reckon, but it was made by his kick and by his follow-up. How do you think he's handled this half-back position in the first half? He's been well, yeah, he's played nice. He's controlled this left edge. I've liked it when he's not overcalled the ball, when they've shared the responsibility of going left and right. But that's a great kick, great finish. I think he's captain today as well. He's not played first team for a while, so he'll be happy with that. And then we saw this from Walker. I mean, he almost loses the ball a couple of times, then manages to slip it out. And as you said, Mossop just draws the man, passes, and Cecino shows the strength. Too big, too strong, yeah. I mean, it's the late offload that's been causing all the trouble for Bradford Bulls. Barrow lads, when they've been making these late offloads, oh yeah, look, the tackle looks like it's complete. 3 defenders that can't put him down, great offload, and here's a nice little play, subtle little in-unders play from Mossop. Catch and pass. Joe Brown not big enough yet or strong enough to stop him from there. Great finish. It's a nicely constructed try. So for those uninitiated, when you say an unders play, what is an unders play? An unders play is when you come off your outside foot and try and draw the men. So it's unders and overs. So overs is basically going out towards the touchline. Okay. And an unders would be coming back inside field. And what it does is stop the defender from sliding off and going to the next man. It's just a terminology used within the game. Right, okay. I've always wondered, so I just thought I would ask that. It's just basically trying to square your man, to stop your man from sliding. So if you pass too early or you go too far overs, it gives the defender a chance to slide off the ball and get to the next runner. If you time it right and you go unders and you keep the defender square, you can't slide. He's got to commit to you. So there's a nice little unders line try. Good stuff. So that is perfectly explained from Leon Price, who is definitely the most decorated man that I've ever had stood next to me in the commentary box. Is that a good accolade? That is good. That's a good accolade. It's a good accolade. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I feel very old and tired now, so. I've been trying to make you feel less old and tired, to be honest, mate. I was sitting at KFC before eating, I'm thinking, oh, look at me now, getting bigger and older and up here on a Wednesday night. -10. But having said that, I mean, we're really appreciating this game. No, 4 points to 6. All those Bradford youngsters in particular have acquitted themselves particularly well. Anybody that's really stood out for you from a Barrow persuasion so far? I like the Australian. Cecino that's come on. I think he's made a really big impact. Mossop's gone well from 9. I'd like to see a little bit more from T. Richardson. He's not really carrying that ball back strong enough for me yet. I think he's looking a little bit indecisive. But yeah, I think all across the board they've played well. I think Dallymore's looked nice, kind of, and Poirot Jr. once he got into the game and took control, put some nice little kicks through. That's when Barrow started to come back into the game once he started to stand up. But for me, the player that I really like to look up is Kobe Green for Bradford. He's playing on the right hand side. When he's got the ball and he's starting to get the ball, he kicks overs off his outside foot, looks to bring his centre into play. Once he gets a little bit more ball, he's looked really dangerous, and he nearly set one play up before when he got done for obstruction. But he's injecting himself into the game more and more, and I think for a young halfback that's looking to make a name for himself, he looked like he could be a good little player. I've enjoyed watching him play. He had something of a nervous start, didn't he, for sort of 4 or 5 minutes, and then when he actually called for it and got himself involved, like you say, he does look like he's got another level there. Yeah, well, yeah. So Kobe Green's playing right on the right hand side, and Pickersgill's playing on the left hand side. In the first 15 minutes, it was all this left hand side ball. It was coming all to Pickersgill, who had Brown coming round the back. They try to link up with this centre down the side, which is Ryan Butterworth, but. So they weren't having much joy, and as soon as Kobe Green stood up and said, listen, give me the ball, let me take a little bit of control,
and even the shots up, even the sides up where you're going to, don't always be left-sided dominant. I know it can be a little bit. You can come to the left-hand side too much because passing from right to left is usually everybody's strongest side, and going from left to right is usually the weakest side on passing. So you can come to this side a little bit too much, and that's what we're happening. But as soon as he stood up, Bradford looked a different team. I'm
liking some of the pictures that we're seeing across the screens at the moment, just showing Bradford fans who've come a long way on a Wednesday night, just like yourself and me.
Yeah, well, I've come from Bradford as well. Yes, like a nice little drive up, put some nice scenery on the way. And it's always nice being back up in Cumbria. It's my first time I've been back up in Cumbria since I left working a couple of months ago, so it's always good to be back up here.
And there's some of the home fans looking forward to the second half. I think they'll be quietly impressed with what they accomplished in that first half.
Yeah, I think across the board it was quite an evenly matched game, and the ball was in play quite a lot. There were probably a few too many errors, but that's what's going to happen when you've got a young team, and they've all played on. Well, the Barrow team will have played this weekend, won't they? So they won't have had much rest. So yeah, it's and let's hope that if Barrow can clean up the ball. They've dropped 2 balls on halfway line from dropouts. They dropped a couple of balls down on their in-goal area, near their in-goal area. So if they clean their errors up, it'll go a long way from improving the second half.
So if you were in that Barrow dressing room at the moment, that's what you'd be emphasising?
Yeah, I'd be saying keep playing with that offload, but let's clean up these silly errors. Our backfield, our winger who passed the silly ball, our fullback who didn't really clean up the 2 dropouts, catch them simple balls and keep it simple. And we're going to go a long way to earning more possession, which will give you more chance to score tries.
Conversely, if you're John Keogh, what would you been saying to your Bradford
I'd say same again. I'd give massive encouragement. I'd give them all massive raps. I'd tell the 9 to start looking to pass a little bit more. He's running, but it looks dangerous. Thomas Doyle is running, and it looks good, but I think he's not looking for his support. He's just looking to run, and when he runs, he's running on his own. Just look for a little bit of support coming with you. Look to drop somebody off. Look for somebody to put through a hole and play a little bit more expansive, because it's just a bit one-dimensional every time he goes.
Is that a bit tunnel vision, do you think?
It's just experience. I think it comes with growing and getting older and being coached and playing with the players around him, and players around him getting used to him running. So he'll come, and listen, that's not a quick criticism either. It's just a way of making it a little bit more productive.
Yeah. So those are the words of Leon Price. Barrow have rejoined us. They're on the field. We're still waiting of the arrival of the Bradford Bulls for the second half, and our match officials as well. But it was a pretty quick half-time talk, really, wasn't it, for the Barrow team?
Yeah, I think sometimes you can be in the change rooms a little bit too long. So obviously the coach is happy with what he's had to say and sent the boys back out there. Come the Bulls now with Pickers.
Yeah, so here's Pickersgill leading his side out. And I can hear that famous Bradford Bulls drum.
Yeah, we can see a few of the fans there behind the sticks, drumming the boys along. Let's go the Bulls. Well, then again, I've got to be neutral.
Well, if you lean towards Bradford, I'll lean towards Barrow.
No,
we'll level it out somewhere. We'll be all right.
I'm only joking. So I know.
So we're just a few seconds away from the start of this second half. All to play for.
I thought the referee had a good first half. I thought he let the game flow. James Child, who's been dropped. Did you say he's been dropped down from some? He's having a great. I'm only joking.
He's having a smash.
He's having a good game.
He'll be back in Super League in no time.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
So we're back underway. Here's Cecino with the first carry of the second half, and it's a strong one. Drags in 2 defenders. 25 metres away from his own line on this right-hand side of the field. Morrow with another straightforward drive. Another 10 metres gained. Quickly up to that 40. Infield it comes to Puara Jr. He slips it to Dan Toll. They've certainly been better and picked up since their substitutes have gone on.
Absolutely, yeah. It's made a good impact.
Mossop for Walker. So all 3 of them substitutes have now taken carries in this first set. As Dallymore drops it back over his shoulder to John O'Smith, who's veering for the middle.
Go on, John O'Smith. He reminds me of my friend Craig McDowell.
Rolled to the ground. I remember seeing Craig McDowell play a long time ago. Maybe not too long ago. As the kick goes
he's let it bounce. Oh, that could have been costly there from Ricketts. Could have been costly there, but they've just got away with that. Let the ball bounce. Never ever. The first thing they teach you is never ever let the ball bounce as a winger. He has done. could have gone anywhere, could have been try time.
Great chase this from Stagg, by the way, to put plenty of pressure on, but yeah, Ricketts can't believe it, and he's already turning around and apologising. But game back underway.
Another coach killer.
Here's Puara. 22 metres away from the try line and wrapped up by 2. Oh, he's lashed out there as well. Ball comes infield to Cecino, drives it forward. Skur loses contact and comes back for a second go. Keelan Foster completes the stop. John Smith, one-handed pick up from dummy half.
Ooh.
Goes it alone, he's still going. And he's got an individual try, a brilliant try from dummy half from John Smith.
Beautiful, he's so low to the ground, isn't he? He's just hard to get hold of, great barge and then a nice little dive over under the sticks.
So Barrow Raiders are in front, but look at this, it's a try all of John Smith's making. He got... Well, there was no way or reason for him to get through, but he bounces off busting. Keeps his angle low, drives for those posts and puts it down.
It's a great carry. Bradford won't be happy with that defence. Well, John Key will not be happy with that defence. The A and B defender didn't move up whatsoever. Marker on his own. So he goes from dummy half. There's no line speed from Bradford. Poor attempt at a tackle from Bustin. Bounces off one and he gets low to the ground. Try. It's a great effort from the big man.
So John Smith's 4th try of the season. He'll be happy. He only scored 3 last year.
It's a great effort. It was a great finish. I thought he had a really solid first half. And I think has he gone to hooker now? Is he playing at 9?
Well, he's definitely in the middle there.
Yeah,
I think
he's at 9. So yeah, he's got a nice little bit of explosion from the big man.
Dallimore, meanwhile, bang in front of the post, tags on those extras. The flags are raised, and it's Barrow Raiders who lead in these early stages of the second half by 10 points to 6. Just the sort of start that Barrow would be looking for.
Yeah, and I think just the inexperience of the Bradford boys there, letting the ball bounce, not moving up on your try line. So these are things they'll learn from. They'll keep learning from these things.
So 10-6, back on the halfway line, and away we go again. So they've got to look to get it right on this set of Bradford. Cecino though, puffs the
hard
cheek.
and strong, big boy.
Quick play as well. John Smith slips it infield to Dan Toll. Great run. They're getting a lot of joy with these early carries.
And that's a penalty. Hold it on too long to the ground. And this is what we wanted from Barrow. I'm sure this is what's been spoken about at half-time. Being a little bit more direct, completing some sets, giving yourself a chance with the ball. Here we go now. We'll get the ball, kicked it, start with the ball around about the 30-metre line.
Great position to start a set of 6, this one.
Especially after just scoring a try.
Smith taps it. Forward comes Morrow. Better met in defence there on that occasion by Bustin. 15 metres away from the try line though. Infield it comes. Puara Jr. slips it to Walker. Big carry again. Does well. Doyle just about wrestles him down. Smith to his left. Dallimore drops it back to Amin. Amin, dangerous. We've already seen that, but he's still going. He's still wriggling. Eventually put down, 2 metres out. Smith drops it back for Cecino. Cecino with an offload. Walden does well to pick it up. I don't think he was expecting it really. As Smith, long ball.
Try time for Carter in the left-hand corner. Fantastic play from John O. Smith. He had a great, fantastic 5 minutes of John O. Smith. Saw the vision, jumped out dummy half, looked to his left, could see the Bradford defenders all coming up and jamming in. So he's gone over the top with a nice 20-metre pass over the top to score a try.
Look at these skills. This is a brilliant pass. I love
play.
This pass.
Sees the option, comes down the short side, goes over the top. It's quite simple and I love it. He won't get an easier try than that all season.
He made it spectacular though. He did do a bit of a dive, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think I could dive better than that, to be honest with you. Yeah, good vision though, good vision from Smith, John O. Smith. He's made a difference from going to 9. Just a nice lovely little looping ball over the top. The Bradford defence were nowhere. I think Bradford need to start making some interchanges now.
So currently 14 points to 6 with this kick to come. It's a difficult one. Out on this touchline from Dallimore. 46 minutes of this game gone. Dallimore. When I came into the ground this evening, he was practicing from this position and he missed 2 shots.
That means he's going to get it then.
In he swoops.
He's missed again.
He has missed again, yeah. 14 points to 6. He couldn't nail it when he was having a go before. I thought it was going to be a case of third time lucky for him then.
Maybe, but I think the Barrow seem to have come out and really listened to what the coach has said and played direct. They're not looking to be expansive, looking to complete the sets and speed the ruck up. John O'Smith's gone to 9 and he's looked dangerous out of there. So yeah, so far good reaction from Barrow from the half-time team talk.
What they've also done as well is they kept hold of the ball for about 5 minutes of the second half.
That's the difference, yeah. That's the difference.
There's Asino.
He's made a big difference.
This time they get to him, put numbers on, commit the numbers, and they're 12 metres away from their own line at the moment, Barrow. Direct, burst through the first tackle, still going. He's a real wiry character, isn't he?
Strong.
25 metres from his own line, feeds it to Walker. Walker pumps those legs and continues to drive his way forward before McGrin puts him down. 7 minutes of the second half gone.
Good option, great option.
Long kick.
Good vision, good kicks, fantastic option.
Stevenson's in the back. He looks round, feeds it in field for his runner.
It's great vision there from Jamie Dallimore. Kicks it on play 3, play 4 when the wingers are already on the end of the line. The fullback's not in position. It just gives you a chance to turn Bradford around and look for them now to make the error. Try and win some field position. Great effort there defensively.
And this is what I was talking about in the build-up to the game with Dallimore. He can control the game if you let him.
Yeah, and now they're on the front foot, massively on the front foot. That makes it easier for him to control the game. But that's a great option for me to kick early after a try set and turn him around. Here's Magrin.
Yeah, McGrin, 25 metres from his own line, eventually makes it to the 30, just about. And he'll play it to Doyle, who turns it to his right-hand side. Foster with a big carry. They're not making the same amount of yardage though. Pickersgill on the left, long kick downfield. Ritson's underneath it. Decides to take on the line himself. Wasn't risking passing.
That's a little bit better. I just want to see him open up a little bit. I just want to see him go a little bit harder into the line and take the line on a little bit more when he's running that ball back. It'll be a little bit more dangerous.
Here's Cross wrapped up by 2, gained about 5 metres on that play. Smith uses Stack. He was very good during his stint at Workington Town. He was there 6 seasons.
Here he goes again, John O'Smith.
Bowling ball himself getting going. And now they're away. Puara Jr. feeds it to Walker. They're definitely rolling this Bradford pack back to their own line, aren't they?
Since John O'Smith's gone to 9, the game's changed. Absolutely.
Smith, long ball for Dallimore. Dallimore steps past one. Twinkle toes from him. Across to the right hand side. He's looking for someone running off him. Good ball out to Stack. Stack throws a dummy. Stack, he's going to cross. Confident finish from Jared Stack. But that was all Jamie Dallimore, wasn't it?
And that's what we need. That's what we like to see from a standoff half. Something a bit unpredictable. Play what you see in front of you. Here he goes, skirting across the line. Nice little left to right ball. Stack catches it, comes off his right foot. Off his right foot again with a dummy. Off his left foot this time and dives over the line. Impressive finish, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't be happy if he didn't score from there. But look, like we say again, beautiful ball from Dallimore. Nice little bit of evasion, off his right foot, off his left foot, gets low, dives over, try time. 7th
try of the season for Jared Stack. 18 points to 6 in favour of the Barrow Raiders.
It was made, like we say, it was constant. I think that really has come from the early kick from Jamie Dallimore. A nice little punch to the right hand corner, nice and low. I think he's got the wind going that way as well, so he turned the Bradford fence around. They've come up with the error, and then it's Dallimore again who's come skirted across the line, playing what's in front of him, playing what he sees. Nice little looping pass to Stack, who finishes lovely in the corner. So Dallimore's had a massive contribution in the last couple of minutes.
So can he get his second goal? Way out on the far touchline this time. Oh,
he's got it this time.
There. Much happier from that angle.
He didn't kick one of them in warm up, did he?
I don't think he did, no. Great goal from him. Second goal of the game. Barrow Raiders 20, Bradford Bulls 6. Ten minutes of the second half gone.
Big shout out to my friend Helen McDowell who's listening to me. Helen, I'll see you soon. My friends in Cumbria, I'm coming to see you. I'm on my way.
Excellent. I've got a few friends in Cumbria as well these days. Yeah. When I went on tour to Fiji, there was 12 Cumbrians that I was in the squad with.
Good people.
Great people. Barrow back in possession, 20 metres from their own line, picked up by Cross. Another guy who's getting a second chance at a professional career after earlier playing in the under-19s at St Helens. Dan Toll, big charge through that middle. He's been good with some of those carries as well, but he's knocked
he's
on.
Dropped it on. Commentator's curse. He's given penalty.
Oh,
he's given penalty.
I've been reprieved.
We'll let you off. Good kick from Dallimore again.
It is a good kick. Like you said, there's a lot of things that Barrow are doing which is very patient, which they're getting the best from, aren't they?
Yeah, you're just controlling the ball. He's controlling the ball.
There's Morrow, big charge. Right, I think we've sorted our little problem we had with sound there, but Barrow going ever so close then.
Yeah, great tackle by Colin Roach to get underneath him and just stop him from barging over. Really, really close to scoring again, John O'Smith.
So Bradford
a great shot.
They're not going to get it with tackles like that from Morrow.
No, they're fired up now, Barrow. Barrow are fired up here.
Good run from dummy half though. And this is where you can really learn a lot about young players, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think, to be honest with you, they're all standing up, which is we expected them to do. They've been fantastic, some of the young bulls, but half-time team talk has been fantastic for Barrow. They've come out a different team. They're looking fired up, and they've been fantastic so far in the second half.
Callum Bustin will play the ball back now. It's McGrin.
It's a great ball.
On the left-hand side. They almost got away there. Here's Pickersgill. Hits it long. 13
Catch
minutes
the ball
on
the fold and never let it bounce. Number one rule. Never ever let it bounce.
Took a real chance there, didn't he, Carter? Then he skirts around the edge of the defence but gets caught. 10 metres away from his own line. Ball passed down the left-hand side to Armin. There's nobody within 15 metres of him though. Why is the ball going down that way?
Now let's see what Bradford have got here now. They need to up their intensity. They need to make it was a great carry there.
Big carry from Walton. Now Smith. Infield to Dion Cross. That's a good carry too. Over that 40-metre line. Almost 14 minutes of the second half gone. 20 points to 6 in favour of the Barrow Raiders, who've now scored 4 tries. Cecino rolls it through the middle, gets an offload
again.
Here's Dan Toll. Comes down the left, bounces through a couple of challenges. Eventually wrestled down 40 metres away from the line. Smith picks up at dummy half. This is the last tackle. Dallimore spots something, chips it over the top, follows it up brilliantly, kicks it again wide. This could be spectacular.
Could be inside the season. Oh, fantastic play. I love to see that. Fantastic play from James Dallimore. I love that kind of play. He just looked up in front of him. The Bradford defender shot out the line, so he sidestepped him, chipped over the top, regathered, and then put a little kick into the corner. If that could have been finished, that would have been fantastic. A good chase back from Josh Ricketts, who just gets there in time to knock it dead.
You can argue we don't see enough of that type of play these days.
You can do, yeah. When you get to the top level, there are the systems and structures that help you win games, but it can be very robotic and very boring at times. And it's nice to see some of the players playing with their eyes, but playing with vision.
So Ricketts was forced to get it off field, just like Leon described, and Barrow have another chance. Here's Walker, rolling it forward through that middle, 22 metres away from the line. Smith picks up and sends it right to Morrow. He picks up another 5 or 6 metres beyond contact. 3 players put into the stop.
Needs to have a shot here, I think. Let's have a go, let's have a look.
Poara Jr. comes across field, now Dallimore. Dallimore, long ball, an ambitious one, out to Carter, steps back on the inside, good defence. Good defence from the Bradford Bulls. Armian picks up. Smith then links it.
Let's have a look what Dallimore's got here on this last play. He's really playing well at the moment. He's in the zone. Let's see what he comes up with this time.
Smith's looking round, puts it right. Dallimore takes control, out the back.
The short ball was on.
The pass nutmegs a player or two. Picked up by Cross.
He's hit the offload. Stack. Good tackle from Ricketts.
Did well there, Ricketts. Infield it comes. Poara, disappointing pass again. Well picked up.
Good loose ball from Kobe Green. Great loose ball. I think they're Puara Jr., I think if he just hits the short lead there and doesn't look to pass out the back all the time, it was a try time. That can be a problem for half-backs, is just going to the man out the back too much. Hit some short leads, keep the defence honest. Penalty given away there from Barrow. Disappointing
end there as far as Barrow are concerned, and almost compound errors once more.
Yeah, I think Dallimore needs to keep coming into this game because he's really playing well at the moment now. He's really in the zone, so getting the ball as much as possible, keep taking control. Bradford are struggling to even get out their own half. They look deflated. They've not come out the same team the second half, but that's had a lot to do with how Barrow have come out.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage via the Our League app this evening and also via Twitch. If you haven't signed up for the Our League app, why don't you go and do it? You can get it on Google Play, via the App Store and via membership.rugby-league.com.
Good carry by Magrin. Bradford looking to set up and to go to this left side here. Through Pickersgill again out the back. Let's see what they've got.
And they go down the left-hand side. Here's Pickersgill. Lines it up wide. Defence is solid though. Good defence there in Stevenson. 30 metres away from the try line. Pickersgill goes from dummy half again. It's all on his own though. Now looks for some support, which follows up. Jake Lightower there, former Stanley Jr. Ball passed down the right hand side. Kobe Green puts it on the toe.
Ooh. Nobody's followed it up though, that's the problem. Nice kick, poor chase. Your kick's as only good as a chase. It's poor from Bradford. They've looked tired this second half. Here's Cameron Berry, son of former Bradford player Joe Berry and Dudley Hill player.
And here's T. Ritson making it to the 30-metre line. Jono Smith at dummy half, as he has been throughout this second half so far. Goes to Morrow. He's got some real purchase this second half as well, hasn't he? He's running far better, far stronger. Assassino through the middle, bounces off one.
Great offload. Once again, Jono Smith, here he goes. He's away. He's got support on his left-hand side. Can he finish?
Here's Dan Toll. Dan Toll straightening up.
Oh, he stepped two. Oh.
A great finish under the post from Dan Toll. He took on all comers. That was the big lad to big lad, and big lad finishes it.
It's a great try, great rugby league. Rugby league was the winner there. Fantastic run again. Jono Smith's been fantastic. I think, he's looked really, really well. The Australian that's come on has probably been my man in the match so far. He's been fantastic.
Oh, he showed some great toe here, didn't he, Jono Smith, and then lined it up for Dan Toll. And
Dan Toll comes off his left foot and then comes off his right, steps rickets, and a nice, lovely little dive over finish. Fantastic finish. Great speed here from the big man, Jono Smith. Good vision, draws his passes, and then he looks, left foot step, too much, and then a nice little right foot step.
This is an audacious finish.
That's lovely rugby. To be honest with you, Barrow have been fantastic this second half. Whatever the coach has said in them changing rooms has made the difference. And now Bradford, in all fairness, who are trying really, really hard, it's just the difference in age, the difference in physicality. And this is what I feared from the start. And obviously it's taken probably a little bit longer to happen. But now Barrow are completing the sets and playing a little bit more professionally, should I say. They're putting them to the sword.
Dallimore now looking for his third goal. He's right in front. I'm not going to commit the commentators' curse. I'm going to wait till he kicks it. Flags are raised, 26 points to 6. Almost an hour of the game gone. And like you say, it's been almost a complete turnaround, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's whatever's been said at half time has made a really big difference. Yeah, I just think they were kind of leading to their own downfall in the first half, making too many silly basic errors. They've cut that out, they've sped the ruck up, they've put Jono Smith to dummy half, which has seemed to have made the biggest change.
It's almost a masterstroke.
It is, yeah, but for me, I think, is it Alex Assassino, the Australian? Yeah. For me, he's been the biggest difference. He's been the best player on the field. For me, he's made the biggest difference. His late offloads, his carries, he's made the difference.
Pickersgill got us underway. Here comes Walker through the middle to that 20-metre line as well. I always think there's almost something subconscious about on that first tackle from a kick-off getting to that 20-metre line.
Yeah, me too.
That's another great carry from Assassino. Slips the ball out to Ritson. Ritson spins, twists, turns, wriggles his way. Stopped midway between the 30 and 40 metre line. Morrow, direct running down that right hand side. Jono Smith looks to his left.
Barrow Jr.
taking on the line.
Oh, great offload.
Here's Toll again.
Toll got away for Ritson.
Oh, they've watched him. Great tackle.
Great tackle. He's ripped out. Here's Colin Roach now. Reaction rugby. Looking to break the line.
Ryan Butterworth it was who came up with that hit, and we will have a stoppage because the youngster Keelan Foster is down in the back line. In fact, there's bodies scattered all around this field, to be honest.
In all fairness, it's been quite a fast pace in the second half.
Yeah, it has.
Lovely little dummy drop off. Just goes for the line, nearly beats Magrin. Offload, beautiful. To cross again, Troll who's there in support again, who finds Ritson. And Ritson gets the ball ripped off him one-on-one. Great defence there from Ryan Butterworth.
Dan Tull's support through the middle of the second half has been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's been there again. Yeah, he was there for the try. He was there again for the offload from Powara Junior. So yeah, it's great support play.
This isn't looking particularly promising for young Foster, is it?
No, I think it looks like he's going to have to come off. It looks like an ankle or a...
Oh, what a shame. It's been a solid debut for him as well.
Yeah, to be honest with you, the Bradford boys, all the young boys have done well. There's nobody who's looked out of place too much. They can be proud of themselves. They just need to now hold on now for this last 20 minutes or so. You know, we don't want it to get out to a cricket score. We want to keep it respectable. Keep putting in them performances that can give you a chance to be picked again. You know, at some point. Keep trying to impress John Keir. Keep learning, keep improving. That's the main thing that you can do from these games, is take your opportunity. Even if you're behind the scoreboard, you want to put in a performance that gives you a chance of being picked again later on in the year.
So we're just awaiting the game to restart, and Foster still being helped off out the back. 18 minutes or thereabouts remaining of this second half. And away we go again. Strong drive through that middle, but he's been schooled in that tackle really by Cecino. He just managed to twist him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's just size, that's just age difference.
McGrin. He'll be pleased with his evening's work as well.
He's done okay, yeah, he's done alright.
Down the right it's moved by Berry. Green then links with Roach. Roach, he was thinking of an offload, but there was nobody there. Pulled it back in. Green runs across the middle, links with Pickersgill. Pickersgill out the back to Stevenson. Good defence. Barrow gets involved too, as well as Powara Junior.
Just starting to look a little bit lifeless here, Bulls now. They need to really try and pick it up this next 10 minutes, or the next set really, if they can.
Pickersgill back inside. Stevenson keeps it moving. This is busting.
Offload. Come on,
nice
play,
offload.
Play. Go Green. That's a good kick.
Green
come on, get on
forward.
That. Chase.
Carter covers it.
That's better. That's what we need to start doing now. I mean, I don't think they can play too much of the structured stuff where, you know, maybe I've look for a one in. You've got to play a little bit. Try and look for some offloads. Look for some reaction rugby. Put the ball in behind and play what you see in front of you a little bit, because the structured, really structured stuff and maybe one shot in good ball is not going to get you any points on the board.
Currently trailing by 26 points to 6 in this game are the Bradford Bulls. Dallimore with the put in at this scrum, 10 metres away from his own line. Here's Jake Spedding. Saw him earlier this season and I think he scored 2 tries in his debut over at Batley. Great performance from him on that day.
Silly penalty. Silly penalty.
Just holding on way too long. Dallimore's wanting to speed things up.
Has he made touch? He's made it as well. It's a massive kick.
That is a huge kick.
He's made about 50 metres there as Dallimore. He's sprinted up, he's buzzing here, he's waiting to go. It's a quick tap from Dallimore, he goes.
And forward comes Jordan Waln. 22 metres out from the try line. Barrow running through confidence at the moment.
Oh, it's a sudden mistake.
Cecino spilled it.
I'll put the commentator's curse on him, won't I? But his Dallimore, like I said, great kick there. He's really buzzing at the moment. I think he really wants to get his hand on the ball. So it's good to see a half-back that grows in confidence, that wants the ball. When he started off the game slow, he's come into the game, he's made some nice touches, done some nice kicks, and really started to grow in confidence. And now you see him, he's fully in the zone, he wants the ball, he's taking the line on, he's putting some nice kicks through. It's good to see. And
it's taken him a long time to get into the professional ranks, and he's making a really good fist of it now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good to see. I like to see standoffs who are confident and play with vision.
Here's Bradford in possession. Rickett, all tackled. 32 metres away from his own line, infield it comes. Green released the pass. Tell you what, this defence in the middle though is so solid from Barrow at the moment.
It is.
John Smith inevitably involved. Busting with the next carry. Cecino marks him out. Takes him down.
Lovely, well done though from Busting. He took that and played on. Nice run from dummy half from Berry. Here he goes.
Good run from Berry. He looks another lively character.
Yeah, he's a good player, good young player. If he's had a career like his dad, he'll do okay.
Green kicks high. Carter comes for it.
Oh, it's a great catch.
Good take, he's
away.
Off. Good chase back as well by Gallagher.
Great take there from Carter. Just what you winger to do. Come up, claim the ball, catch it, make a few yards after. Great play, well done.
Darlingmore finds Spedding. Skips away from one, can't escape the clutches of another. Elliot Cullen brings him down with the assistance of Jake Lightover.
He's injured. Has he done something to his ankle or his knee? Or maybe he just wants a rest. I'm not sure. What do you reckon?
He's definitely getting to his feet gingerly, isn't he?
Yeah.
He says, no, I'm all right. Let me play.
He's walking like I walk. And I'm trying to look normal.
Smith passes inside, looking for Wallen, who's gone straight back to where
Straight back
Spedding
into
was.
him.
Here's Carter, just opening it out just a slightly. Inside the Bradford half of the field.
They're having a shot here now. They're having a shot.
Darlingmore to Toll. Toll steps back in field. Thinks about an offload. Good defence. Last tackle signalled. Smith will go to Darlingmore.
Spiral bomb.
Ooh, that's huge.
Rick hits underneath it. Great catch, fantastic catch from Joshua Gales. He's had a really solid second half. The second half done really well. Great catch. That's what you want from your wingers.
Real confident take that. And Bradford, 20 metres away from their own line. Pickersgill in at dummy half again. This time passes to his right hand side. Colton Roach. Good little step. Doesn't quite outfox Darlingmore. Forces him to jump on his back, however. And Berry will go left. Green drops it back over his shoulder.
Need to have a shot. Bradford need to play a little bit more expansive. I know they want to complete the sets, but we need to be a little bit more expansive with the ball. Green, 2-at-1. Nice little double up play on this right hand side there. Green needs to get his on the ball more. Keep going now. There's no point in playing one out rugby when you're 20 points behind on the scoreboard with 10 minutes to go. You need to play.
Green finds Pickersgill on the last, and it goes high. Casino
Spiral
put under lots
bomb.
of pressure. They're allowing it to bounce.
Bounced twice.
Ritson very confidently takes it. Wriggles his hips and gains 10 metres. 12 minutes remaining, 26 points to 6. As Dion Cross runs it down the right hand side, splits the first tackler, gains 10 metres. John Smith again looks round. The man who provides the support is Morrow. This game could do with points from somewhere.
Yeah, I think if Barrow just tighten up a little bit and maybe complete one or two more sets in the right field position, they will do. I can't see Bradford scoring from any position on the field at the moment. They're just playing 2-1 out, and I think it's just a little bit of inexperience from the young boys who are doing fantastically well. Just want to see them throw this ball around a little bit more if they can. Nice little step from Darlingmore, puts a nice little dink over into the corner.
It's a good kick as well.
It's a beautiful kick. Nice little bit of game management. You'd have been happy with the ball if it had stayed in field, but the forwards will definitely be happy that's gone out of play. It gives them a little bit of a rest. Scrum down, walk to the scrum, reset, get your formation right, get the defensive line back intact, take a bit of a breather, and aim up here now defensively.
So 26 points to 6. Remember, it was 6 points to 4 in Bradford Bulls' favour at half time, so they've really done a number this second half of Barrow.
I don't think Bradford have done too much wrong. I just think it's about experience, it's about age, and as soon as Barrow tightened up, then we've seen the result of that now in the second half.
And like we said in that first 5 or 6 minutes, they almost 100% monopolised possession, didn't they? And if you keep the ball away and could score 2 or 3 tries, the game just goes away, doesn't it? So 10 minutes to go. Bradford in possession, trailing by 20. Sent down the right hand side by Berry. Good defence in the middle of that field by Johnson.
This is where I want Bradford now to maybe just go to us, just have a look. Either play some early tips through the forwards, or get Pickersgill or Kobe to stand up and pass the ball. You know, we've got 3 drives now. We've got 4 drives now. You're 20 points behind. Just try and play a little bit of offload rugby or something. Get to a position where you can attack. We've had 4 or 5 drives now, and now we chip over.
It's a nice kick.
It's really gathered by Aspinwall. The experience got him there. Martin Aspinwall, been around a long time. Former England international is Aspinwall. Played for Wigan. Great feet.
Dion Cross,
pass a bit too early. Spedding's away. Great speed.
He's got a great
He's
legs.
Away.
There he is.
Oh, it's a fantastic finish from Spedding. Fantastic finish.
So Spedding racing through in support there. It was old Dion Cross who opened it up, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dion Cross he'd done a fantastic work in the middle. He passed far too early, didn't draw the fullback, but Spedding's speed allowed him to get on the outside of the fullback and finish it off. Here we have a look again. Goes through the line, passes too early, but the fullback he's outpaced him and he's burnt him.
Great pace from Spedding.
Great pace. You know, if it's probably a faster fullback here from Bradford Bulls, and he passes a little bit early, but fantastic work by Spedding here. Does him on the outside. Nobody can get anywhere near him.
5th try of the season for Jake Spedding, and it moves Barrow Raiders out to a 30 points to 6 advantage. And another one scored almost directly underneath the posts.
Dallimore slide over, can't miss from there.
32 points to 6. I think we can safely say now that Barrow are in the next round.
Yeah, I think we can say that. Yeah, it's game over from here. Just keep going. We want Bradford boys to keep going, keep learning. This is not easy. It's not easy coming to a place like Barrow on a Wednesday night with 10 first-teamers who are all young. So they've done really, really well. They've probably overachieved in the first half. Probably did better than what we all expected. But I just want them to try and finish this game off now. Try and finish off with no more tries from here on. In 8 minutes to go, just try and stay solid.
I really like what I've seen in this game though. Half-backs willing to take a chance. Cecino punching holes just like that.
Man of the match for me, Cecino. He's been fantastic. He's made a massive impression on this game.
I really like working with you, Leon, because you've lined up that man of the match really early.
I just say what I see.
Fantastic. Here's Jordan Wall through the middle. Everyone's been in the shadow of Cecino tonight. Down this right hand side, Morrow follows up. 10 metres inside the Bradford half. They'll launch another attack here. Johnson needs to quick play the ball. John Smith slips it left.
Nice little side step, Dallimore again.
Little kick into the corner.
Game management, lovely. Be happy with that. The boys will be happy with that. The forwards will be happy. It's another 80 metre set. They've gone all the way up the field, put some nice little constructive plays on. Dallimore's got a lovely nice little step. The kick pressure's coming from the defence, rushing up to try and put pressure in, but he's sidestepping off his right foot and a little dink over into the corner just to slow the game down. The game's won. They don't need to force any issue, so lovely.
And how demoralising is it when you've got a kicker that's doing that at the end of every shot?
It's a bit frustrating, but to be honest with you, I think Bradford now they're not really trying to score. It's like damage limitation, isn't it? It's just get to the final whistle. They're not throwing much at Barrow, so I want them to try and just have a little bit of a shot. But high tackle there on Josh Ricketts, who's probably been Bradford's best player this second half. He's carried the ball a lot, looks really, really well. He's probably one of the experienced of the younger lads.
Pickersgill chips it out to this.
Just manages to get there.
Gained about 12 metres as well, so they'll start this penalty with the tap. Solid tackle. Dallimore, he's been outstanding second half as Dallimore.
He's been fantastic. Really enjoyed watching him play. Some good, nice stuff.
Colton Roach wrestled back. None other than Cecino involved in that hit. Still in behind their own 40 metre line, Bradford. Busting will make a few more metres now. But like you said, they're not really chucking that much at Barrow, are they now?
No, it's just one out, very one out. It's not going anywhere.
Very to his left-hand side.
One out again.
McCrim with a strong carry.
Yeah, strong carries, but he doesn't put pressure on the defence. You want to look at plays where there's 3-4 players around you looking for different options, inside, outside. Here we go, out the back to Pickersgill.
Nice movement.
At least the ball's moving, it's making the defence move, it's making them move, having to reload players from one side of the field to the other and think about things rather than just going one out.
Spedding has to tackle Stevenson, and in the field it comes now. Green dabs it forward.
Oh, nice little catch, well read.
Well cut off. Puara Jr. straightens up, gets to his own 10 metre line as the breeze picks up in our commentary position. Felt that one, it went straight through me. Now Dion Cross.
Oh, it's play on, it's play on. Come on, we're playing rugby, not football. He didn't go. His legs didn't go, but his legs didn't go above his head, did they?
I didn't see too much wrong in that.
Let's have a look. I thought that was just fine. Let's play on for me. if you watch the State of Origin game this afternoon, this would have been play on.
There was everything going free in that game, wasn't there?
Yeah, just play on, man. Come on, we're playing rugby, not football. It's not touch and pass. So, halfway line, here we go. Stack.
Jared Stack went to take a quick tap penalty, but we have 2 balls on the field. So John O'Smith will take over. Poira Jr.'s called for it. Is Morrow going to get it though? No, he was just doing the dummy fade. Now it's Johnson. They're over the halfway line. Get themselves in a really good position at the end of this set again. Barrow. Aspinwall gets away from one, slips it left to Dallimore.
Stopping again, here he is. Hop, hop.
Back against the grain.
Sean Gore goes through the line.
He's through, he's Dallimore.
Comes up his right foot.
Dallimore, emphatic finish.
Beautiful. Just be careful with that one hand put down, mate. Get it down. Fantastic try. Lovely skill. Just showed a little bit of class there. Lovely try. Fantastic. I really enjoyed watching him play the second half. Really enjoyed it. He played some classic rugby league. Nice stuff.
Fantastic stuff from Dallimore. I mean, let's just look at this again. Little step,
little step,
skip,
comes up, boom,
jump.
Sean Gore, right foot step, goes through 2 defenders, boom, right foot. Brad Fittler-esque off his right foot with his head snapping back as he does it, and then maybe a little bit of a silly put down with one hand. Maybe don't do that, please. Yeah, Sean Gore straight through 2 defenders, right foot step, boom, right foot step with the head moving as well, like Brad Fittler used to do, and then a little bit of a one hand and put down. Deserved that try for his efforts in the second half. He's been fantastic. He's constructed most of the good ball play, most of the playing yardage, most of the kicking. So, yeah, he looks a bit of a class above for me the second half. He's been very classy.
What a way for him to get his first try of the season as well.
Is that his first try?
Yeah, what a great try.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's been classy. I really like the look of him. He's constructed the game well, played patiently, belted his way into the game, and once they got a bit of steam and a little bit of a roll on, he's taken full advantage of it through his good play and his vision, his chip over the tops, his kicks into touch. So yeah, it's fantastic. Played really well.
38 points to 6 in favour of Barrow.
And he could be another contender for man of the match for me. Dallimore.
Oh yeah, are you doing a late shout here?
Oh no, are we calling him man of the match? Or?
Well, we can do, yeah, not a problem. So
I wonder who they're going to give it to. Who do you reckon the crowd will give it to?
Who do you reckon the crowd are going to give it to?
I think they might give it to Dallimore because they always like going with they go with pretty boys, don't they?
Forwards really get the recognition they deserve.
Very rare, isn't it?
But are we still going with Cecino?
I'll go. Let's give Cecino a rapper.
Fair enough. Right. I'm quite happy with that.
Okay, all right, we're happy days.
Minute and a half to go. 38 points to 6. It's been a comprehensive second half. Almost intercepted.
Back to 1.
But yeah, just as Leon Price says, back to 1, and Stacky's going around the outside. Confidence searing through his veins.
You can do when you're 38 points up.
This is true.
Oh, no, it'll be a bit of a scrubble. They've got a bit of a scrapping back play.
Yeah, there's a bit of pushing and shoving.
Bit of handbags. Stack and some young boys. That's why play's been stopped.
It's not been that type of game.
No, it's not.
Really?
It's not. No, it's not.
And then we've also got a Bradford player down his haunches as well.
I think it's Cameron Berry.
There we go. The official man of the match. Where does that go to? Well, they give it John O'Smith.
He was good, wasn't he? He was very good when he turned when the game kind of turned around after half time when he went to 9. As soon as he went to 9, the game sped up a little bit. He was good.
If it was doing me writing tonight, he'd go down as my game breaker.
Yeah.
Perhaps not man of the match, but game breaker.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we are going to get back underway. Morrow to play it to Smith, who passes for Poira Jr.
Good ball.
And again, big fellas supporting big fellas in the middle.
Oh, he's gone for the offload again, but we've made the intercept.
Nice little intercept.
It's play on.
But it's been knocked on. Carter through the middle. Picks up the pieces for Barrow. John O'Smith slips it to his right hand side. Walker has a charge. Takes on all comers. Inside that 30 metre line. Will we see one more try to end this victory for the Barrow Raiders?
Great offload from Aspinwall. Here he goes, the man of the match, John O'Smith. Offload.
Poira Jr.
2 on 1 here. Right. 2 on 1, he's going for the line, try line himself, greedy. Very greedy. Had the wing on his outside, didn't look, just tried to get the ball down on himself.
Cross 2 metres out. Morrow infield. Poira Jr. keeps it moving to Johnson. Johnson steps back to that right hand side. Again takes on Doyle. He's pushing and stretching everything for that try line. To be honest, he was trying to get in the corner.
He's trying to get off that nude run.
Here's Stack. Put down right on that try line. John O'Smith, does he fancy it? He sends it right.
Oh, that's a try. That's a try. Great ball, great vision.
Dion Cross has scored it. And we do have that try to end proceedings on. Dion Cross scoring out wide, but they laid the foundations earlier in that set.
Yeah, well, he butchered that early one by not giving it to his winger. He went for a try himself, so he's made up for it by barging over. Great vision from John O'Smith. Looks left, passes right off the floor without looking. Boom, barges over, and that'll take us to 42 points to 6. Should take us to the final whistle as well.
Comprehensive second half performance, this one from the Barrow Raiders.
Great vision from John O'Smith. Looked left, knew he's always going to pass right, and then a nice little finish there.
He's another player, John O'Smith, that I've enjoyed seeing him progress from amateur rugby.
Yeah, he's looked really well. He's played really well today. Everything that's been good, he's been at the centre of it. Another try assist for him there. So yeah, fantastic performance from him. That should take us to the 4. Do you reckon he's going to kick this or what? What do you reckon?
If it was a betting man, if it was a betting man, I'd put 50p on.
50p?
Yeah, I don't bet a lot.
I don't bet either.
And plus, I saw his previous attempt.
I'm saying from his performance, I think he's going to get this. I think he's going to slot it, and the full-time whistle's going to go. It's my observation, prediction, should I say?
So here comes Dallimore, right-footed. Are these flags going to be raised?
Yeah,
Leon's won that bet.
Here he is. Just need that full-time whistle to go now.
44 points to 6. Another successful strike there from Dallimore. He's been fantastic this second half. It's been a vintage half-back performance, really, hasn't it? We've seen a bit of everything from him.
I don't think Bradford have had any, not one good ball set. They've not been in the red zone really all half.
And that's rare, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. But take nothing away from Barrow, they've been fantastic the second half, fully deserved from their performance.
Kick goes long, it's allowed to bounce and bobble, picked up by Carter. Carter fancies it, only gets as far as Gallagher though. 20 metres from their own line. Dallimore's there. Feeds it infield to Walker, who really wound himself up from depth there. 3 minutes into time added on at the end of this game. Johnson, good footwork. 35 metres from his own line. John Smith picks up. He's going. Tell you what, he fancied it then, didn't he? 5 metres from halfway.
He's looked far better out of dummy half.
Johnson feeds it to Morrow. Morrow drags a couple of defenders in. Doyle watches him all the way. Good defence, Doyle. Last tackle signal.
He's been quite the second half, hasn't he, Doyle? In a really good first half.
Ball bounces.
Dallimore's
kicked it forward. He's chasing after it.
Oh,
he's picked it on again. He's still after it.
He's
past everybody. He's picked up. Feeds it out to Dallimore. Dallimore ices the cake.
When things are going for you, they're going for you. And he made his own look there for me. The ball just wouldn't sit up, but he's been fantastic all night. He's done this 2 or 3 times now. Every time he gets kick pressure on him, nice little chip over the top. The ball won't sit up for him, so he kicks it again. And then just before you think his wingers are picked it up, it goes over his head.
This was good from Spedding as well.
Picked up by Spedding, who gives an lovely offload, and he gets his second try of the season.
Second try of the season. It's all happening today for him, isn't it?
He just won't sit up, but like you said, he hacks it forward, and then just when you think the winger's going to get to it, it goes over his head, and full-time whistle's gone. Nice little offload from Spedding. He could have probably finished it himself. Unselfish, ungreedy. Gives the ball to Dallimore, who'll finish off a man of the match performance, really.
So can Dallimore add his 7th goal of the game?
Yeah, he'll kick this, no problem. I'll put £1 on this one.
He's going up, this bet, isn't it? So we started off at 50p, didn't we?
You're going to owe me £1.50 after this kick. Get your money out, Davo.
What's that going to buy? About half a pint in Bradford?
It'll buy me a couple of chicken wings from KFC. Other fast food is available. McDonald's. It's a great kick. Straight over the black dot.
Kick. So that completes the game. And Barrow Raiders, what a second half they have had in this AB Sundex 1895 Cup. They have won convincingly by 50 points to 6. And the man in the middle of that screen and John O'Smith have been the guiding hands. But as Leon mentioned, Cecino was probably the man that set the platform, wasn't he?
Absolutely, yeah, it was for me. He was the one that really kind of upped the physicality, started with the offloads, got that try over there in the left-hand corner early doors to level the game up. His impact for me was massive, but so was John O'Smith's and Dallymore's. Any one of them three could have been picked for another match for me.
Got to pay a lot of credit to these Bradford juniors as well. They never gave up the ghost, did they? They kept on going. I'm sure that many of them will have long careers in front of them.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it's very hard when you put 10 of them into the deep end, but I think the first half performance was fantastic. They was very, very good in the first half. They can take a lot of credit, a lot of heart out of this performance. They all tried the best, but probably a little bit too much for them to do with 10 of them making the debut. So
after only having 2 tries to talk over in the first half, let's have a look at the second half tries. We've got a lot to discuss here.
We'll be here all night, isn't it? The game changed, didn't it? It changed when John O'Smith went to dummy half. Poor marker play from Bradford. Nice little show and go. Bustin doesn't make the tackle, gets low, dives over. So small and squat that he can get down there easy from there, John O'Smith.
Enjoyed that finish from Smith. And then a bit of vision from him here, wasn't it?
Lovely bit of vision, pulls out to his left-hand side, like I say. Poor tackle effort from Bustin. And it's nice, a simple little put down and dive over from there.
So that was the first try of the second half. Then, I like this, John O'Smith pushes Armin out of the way, says I know where this is going.
Straight over the top. Wingers come in when he didn't need to. It's the back row, sorry. No winger out on this side. And you won't get an easier finish than that all season. Yeah,
Carter doing his best to make it look spectacular, even with no one within 10 metres of him.
No, if he'd have dropped that, I wouldn't have been happy. I'd taken him off.
Good finish from Brett Carter there. And this, Dallymore had his best. Across field, crabbing.
Lovely ball, left to right. Nice little bit of footwork from Stack. Right foot step again, left foot step here, just to finish him off. Dive over. Nothing the Bulls defence could do there. Damage had already been done. Here he goes, Dallymore running across, playing what he sees in front of him. Sees the option there of Stack, who's got space in front of him. Right foot step, left foot step, get low, dive over, try time. And it was, I think once he come into the game, here he is, John O'Smith again. When he came into the game and he started running from dummy half, he sped the game up.
Great support from Dan Toll here. And then a couple of audacious steps to get him over. Look at that. He'll relive that. That'll be 50 metres by the end of tonight, that.
Nice little bit of speed here, though, from John O'Smith.
Knew he was going to get hit as well, didn't he?
Yeah, good footwork and a nice little tidy little finish off. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with them 2 steps, to be honest with you. If I could still do that, it'd be nice.
And then we saw this one. So this was Spedding's effort, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All speed.
Yeah, and he just rammed the fullback very easily. Opened up, got into 5th gear, and finished the try just as any good outside back should do. Nice little break, lovely little break. And then just good speed, good evasion. Nice little chase back from Kobe Green, but he just can't get back.
Good finish from Spedding. And then things just got a little bit worse, didn't they? Because Dallymore thought, I'm having some of this.
Yeah, it's the show and go, then it's the right foot step. The head movement as well, a bit like Brad Fittler when he used to step, his head stepped as well. So I love that. I love that kind of play. It's good to see. Show and go through 2 defenders, and then this is when the class comes in. Boom, right foot step. Nothing your fullback can do about it. Classy play.
Runs his way through to the posts, puts it down right there, converted it as well, if I remember rightly. And then more vision from John O'Smith.
He always knew where this ball was going. He always knew it was going to go right. He looked left, didn't even take his eye off the dummy half area, just threw it without looking. And an easy little put down there. Nice finish.
Is there a way you can actually prevent those type of tries, to be fair?
Yeah, you just try and get forward. The guy jumped in there, the guy from dummy half, number 4, has dived in at 11, which he didn't need to do. But that's just that comes with experience.
Yeah.
Here we go, kick through again. He just won't sit up with it, he just won't come back up. So hacked it forward, the winger comes, it bounces over his head, and Spedding gets hold of it, steps a man, unselfishly passes the ball, and just a nice little put down again.
I think, as I said, the icing on the cake that for Dallymore in the second half.
He deserved that, to be fair.
He was so tempted to try and pick that up and then realised, I can't get it.
He deserved that, absolutely. No, I like that. I like to see that as well, unselfish play. Well done from Spedding. Great play, well done.
So fantastic. Leon, it's been a delight having you alongside me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We've really enjoyed the action here on Our League this evening. Hope you have too. Hope you've enjoyed on Twitch as well. We'll leave you safe in the knowledge that Barrow Raiders are into the next round of the AB Sundex 1895 Cup, and we'll be back once again on Sunday when we're over at Doncaster for the big League One clash against Oldham. So from myself, Dave Parkinson, from Leon Price and all the team here, we'd like to wish you a very good night and join us again very soon.